Is back again with the video that I promised I would give. Y'all know I don't waste no time, so we're gonna get right into this makeup look. This is my somewhat smudge-free makeup tutorial. This is a makeup tutorial I use typically throughout the summer because I like to wear shades. I used it for my birthday last year. I bought some shades from Loewe and I was absolutely obsessed with them, and I wanted to wear them the entire night. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I was so hyped up about these shades. I took pictures in them, everything. I was wearing them the entire weekend. I bought multiple pairs of shades to wear that entire weekend. Yeah, she was a fairy. I was feeling myself, but I needed to make sure that my makeup would not interfere with this at all. So this is a makeup process that I did in order to accomplish my wish. So this is a bag that I use. It's my makeup bag. I bought it from Target. I know we strike in Target, but I bought this bag a while ago. And this is what I'm going to use. These are only palettes I'm going to use for this makeup look. They're both from Crayon Case Super Scents brand. All right, so let's get right into it. But I gotta keep telling you guys about this makeup bag. Like, you see this? That's all the makeup I use to do my makeup in general. That's the little mini pouch, and then the other side is all my clean brushes and my lashes that I'm about to use today. So we about to get into it. All right, so start off with e.l.f. primer. Your face has to be moisturized, of course. Wash and moisturize. Put e.l.f. primer on, and then you're gonna look like a glazed donut. You want to look like a glazed donut. Yeah, for this specific portion, you want to look like a glazed donut. Now I'm going to put some powder, some setting powder on my face. I'm going to cover my entire face with the setting powder. It matches my skin tone perfectly, and this is the key to this smudge resistant makeup look. I don't understand the science behind it, but it works. Shout out to my coworker. I would say her name, but she's my ex-coworker. Love her down. Thank you so much for helping me out when I needed to figure out a makeup look to do. And also Jackie O, I believe is her name. If I can find the video, I will link it in the bottom. She did a mask resistant makeup look, and it was basically the same process. It was just using more expensive products. She is a more established YouTuber. She got that bankroll for it. I do not. So I am using cost efficient products, and I'm still getting the same result. All right, so you guys saw me put the powder on, then I put concealer on the areas that I am trying to highlight, and obviously that's my under eye, bridge of my nose, a little bit in the middle of my face right there, you know, between the brows. And yeah, that's basically it. Now I am contouring. I'm putting the contour on the sides of my nose, and then I go to my cheekbones and around the basically the perimeter of my face to give some definition, because as you know, when you start using foundation, you tend to lose a lot of the definition from your face. I'm trying to follow my regular facial features. I want to look like myself. I just want to look like a more polished version of me. Whenever I do my makeup, I try to typically keep it very, very simple. I don't try to do too much. All right, so now I'm going in. I always spray my brush with some setting spray. That's the NYX setting spray. It's very good. Bought it at Target as well. You can get these items at other places, but that was just the closest place for me to get makeup from in the area that I was living at the time. So now I'm just blending that out, and I'm just trying to make it just look pretty good. So I know this is not the finished look, but you guys just trust the process. So now I am going in and I am blending out the concealer under my eye. This is a very light shade. This makeup is like from, I think, like maybe 2 years ago. I've just been using the same routine, but I do think I actually need to go a shade down. But also summertime is coming, so I'm gonna see what I feel like doing. But I like a bright under eye. It's just my thing. I don't know if the UK has influenced me, because you know that's how they be doing makeup out there, but I just love it. It just makes you look bright and radiant. But I don't know, I might be starting to change how I like to do my makeup. So yeah, I'm just blending out with the small brush, and then I go in with the brush that I just used for my under eye, and I blend it out a little more. Blending is the key. All right, you really need to blend. That is the way you end up making your face look very, very nice. I find that when you don't blend enough, your face ends up looking harder because there are harsh lines, and that's not what we want. We in our softcore era or whatever. So I'm blending that out. I'm gonna go in and contour my nose a little more because I have a button nose. To me, you can change how your face looks only so much. I like the way my face looks. It's just that I do wish that my nose, like I had a little more of a bridge to my nose. So that is what I'm trying to accomplish, and typically it turns out really well. So I am now using the foundation, and yeah, I am using the wrong brush. The brush I should be using should be a little more flat, but I ended up making it work because I didn't feel like going to look for my other makeup brush at that time. So I just make sure I blended. That was the key. Even if you're using the wrong brush, as long as you make sure you blend, you'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go in and touch up my under eye a little more, just because I really hate creasing under eye. I feel like it ruins the look so bad. It makes it look like you caked on some makeup. So I do try to go in a little more. The key to avoiding the cakiness is to immediately go in with the powder, but I don't know, I was just not doing what I was supposed to do, and I was kind of taking my time and being very lax. So I did end up having to go in again, and I am now using a beauty blender. I don't use a beauty blender for the initial process of spreading it because the beauty blender does take up a majority of the product. I like to use it after I have already spread the product out, and then I like to just kind of smooth it all out a little more. As you guys saw, I just added a little more of the I contoured my nose a little more. Now I'm going in for my brows. This is the best brow pencil ever, all right? You hear me? Ever. Like, I've been using the same brow pencil for years. I've tried other brow pencils and it just don't cut it. Like, I always end up going back to square one, basically. It's very nice. I love it. It's smooth. It's buttery. Like, it's just, yeah, it don't miss. I will give some advice on how to make sure your makeup actually matches your skin complexion. Number one, you need to know your undertones. Number two, if you don't know your undertones, you need to go to Sephora and tell them you don't know your undertones, and then they will help you find makeup that matches that tone. Do not feel pressured to buy the expensive products that they may recommend. Hold the bottle and then walk around the store and find shades that are similar that are in your price range. All right, that's how you get it done. Okay. My concealer and my foundation is from Sephora. That's just because I started off with cheaper ones, and then I felt that I was comfortable enough doing makeup to venture out and get a little more expensive concealer, and I love it down. Born This Way is a great brand. Lady Gaga did her big one. You guys see I'm going in again because I don't play by the under eyes. It really depends on your eyes. My eyes tend to crease a lot. I'm going in with the setting powder in a very light shade, and I am just, you know, setting that under eye so that I can stop going in and like fixing the creasing that occurs because I did not set my makeup. So go in and highlight, well, not highlight, it's already highlighted. I'm going in and I am putting powder on the bridge of my nose. Any area that I highlighted previously, I'm using that powder to go on top of. And now I'm using the powder that I used in the beginning of this video on every area that I did not highlight. All right, so we're just going to blend everything in and make sure it looks very, very seamless before we move on to the following step. Forget to do something. This time I forgot to highlight my under eye, and it's not really a big deal because I don't typically put a lot of powder up there, so this area wasn't really fully set. It never really is, I'm gonna be honest. I also intend to put eyeshadow on, so I kind of didn't do too much setting here. So I do use a light shade, and then I just go in, and you know, now everything looks a little cleaner, more clean cut. This is the orange color palette from Super Scent. I'm trying to figure out what I really want to go with, but I always end up choosing the same one. It's like a soft butterscotch. I love it. So I want something natural. I was going grocery shopping after this, so I wasn't trying to do too much, but I was trying to get this content for you guys. This is the makeup look from my video where I'm doing my Shein office haul for this summer / spring. I might do another haul. I'm not sure because I have a lot of clothes, but I mean, I'm just a girl. I might get some more. So as you guys saw, I went in with the dark brown, and then I went with the chestnut brown along the top, and you just have to make sure you blend that in and go with the shape of your eye so it looks good. Now I'm going in with the soft focus, and I am going everywhere on my face just to make sure that the color looks great. I spray some setting powder, and then I also blend a little more. This really just makes everything blend in so well. Love how this look turned out. Okay guys, so these are the lashes I was raving about in my last video. Y'all see these? Faux mink. They're from Target. I bought these recently. I know we striking, but baby, I ain't nowhere else to go. I wasn't going to Sephora, overpriced. So Target it was. So y'all saw I was judging their glue. I wasn't going to use their glue. I decided to go with Duo because of this exact reason. You can outline where you're going to place your lashes and then just slap it on. I'm terrible at placing eyelashes because I typically have individual ones, but I'm just over it. I have allergies. I just can't deal with having lashes on my eyes at all times. Well, artificial ones at least. I forgot to do the eyeliner, so I had to go back in and correct my mistake. Y'all see the nod of I don't know, that it was just the nod. That was the yes nod, like we doing good, we're back on track. So I am just applying eyeliner to the other eye. It's a very thin line, y'all see, very thin. If you want to do a wing, you can, or whatever. Like I said, I was going grocery shopping. What I need a wing for when I go grocery shopping? Exactly. So I did that, and then I reapplied the Duo right on top of that, the black line I just drew on my eyelid. And then look at that, eats down. I love a cat eye because I have oval shaped eyes. I was lit, so happy, because once you put the lashes on, you can really see like what we doing. I don't like the big lashes that look like I might take flight, so this was absolutely perfect. Yeah, I play too much, but I'm too hype right now. And then tweezers, babe, use the tweezers. And then you got to make sure you apply your lashes kind of in 3 sections. Just now I kind of skipped a step, but you know, you start off with one angle, and then you just place the other side, and it should look something like this if you do it right. Yeah, we hot. Yeah, damn, that's what I said. So I'm just fixing my scarf because I don't know where it's trying to go, but not yet. So now it is time to do the lip combo. Y'all know when the brown girlies do the lip liner, and you know, with the lip gloss, that shit slaps. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not really too big on lipstick. It really depends. I do have lipstick, but I don't really like it. I'm more of a lip gloss lip liner girly because it's just easier, and you don't really like, I don't know, it looks good. So we're choosing which Fenty. We going with this one. I just like it. It looks like I don't know how to explain it. It looks very soft, very neutral, and it eats down every time. So once I'm satisfied with how the layers look, I think I stopped with that. I do go in and just touch up my eyebrows a little more because the shape is lost sometimes with powdering your face. Now it is time to move on with the blush. Love the blush. I used to use a reddish tone blush, but then I felt like it was just doing too much, so I switched to a softer pink, and I really like it. Like, I feel like it's nice. I don't like doing too much blush on my cheeks and stuff because no. The Watch Me Blush palette from Super Scent is fire. All right, so I am going to go in and highlight my cheeks a little bit. You don't want to do too much, you know. So we put a little bit there, and then I'm gonna go under my eyebrow and I'm gonna add some there. Very light, very soft. Once again, we're not trying to do too much. All right, okay. So yeah, this is just like a soft, like you going out for brunch, you know, you're gonna be out all day, you know, something simple. To me, this is a simple look. You know, I added some blush on my nose. I don't know, I just like it. Yes. Yeah, it just looks good. So, you know, for my girls with the baby hairs, you know what goes down. Basque and lather is top tier right now, okay? Love them down. Yeah, but you know, when you finish doing makeup, you don't use the brush around your face multiple times. You done brushed your edges with the makeup brush accidentally, and now they're no longer laid, and that's exactly what happened for me. So, you know, I'm going in, I'm just showing you guys how I lay my edges because it eats down, and just a quick fix just so everything looks really clean, really polished, and we're ready to go. Yeah, because exactly. Now, this is the best freaking setting spray ever. I love it down. Thank God for it. So I gotta spray my face, you know, spray. You can do multiple layers. Sometimes if you use too much of this, it does end up looking a little funny, like really dry. I used to use dewy, and then I would use this on top. Gotta sneeze every time, every time. All right, now, you know, we ready to go. We're done, right? This makeup look took about 30 to 45 minutes. I think 45 minutes to complete. Looks very good. I did wear it all day. I'm going to show you guys how it looked at the end of the day. These braids are in my video on the channel. I believe it's 2 videos back. Very, y'all know, this my boho braids. If you know me, then you know exactly. Oh, that's sass, boy. I'm so dramatic. But yeah, I'm just showing you guys how it turned out. You know, it looks really good. It's not too much. It doesn't feel heavy. I don't wear a lot of makeup. Well, I don't wear makeup often, so I don't like heavy makeup, but this look really does it for me. Like, I'm literally obsessed. I'm gonna go show you guys another video of when, like, I'm about to go out, because that's when I'll be doing my eyeshadow, because I don't play. It's about to be warm outside. I love eyeshadow, so we about to get some more looks. All right, but this is basically it. This is the look in a nutshell. It looks very good. It's just I don't know how to explain it. I love how my makeup be turning out every time. It eats down. It took me a while to get here, but we here with it, period. All right, so this is end of day. It is 12 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna show you guys proof on my phone. As you guys saw before, just in the other clips, clearly it was daytime, so it's been a couple of hours. All right, and I was wearing shades while I was driving, but I couldn't record because I was driving, safety first. I'm just showing you guys like how much makeup typically transfers when you're wearing the shades. So this is from a couple seconds. Y'all saw how I was pushing down on my face, all of that, and it barely transferred. Last year I was wearing this makeup in 80-degree weather, and then guess what? Same results. Try it. If I'm lying, call me out in the comments. Yeah, y'all see, 12:22 Monday morning. I kept my makeup on all day for y'all, and I was ready to take this off. I cooked in it, I took a shower with it, everything. So yeah, if y'all know, y'all know. Follow me, like, comment, subscribe. More content to come. Vlogging to be started. I'm about to start vlogging, and y'all better tune in. Like, I mean it. Later.